In South Carolina, we have monkeys on the loose. And in New Orleans, a mutt has become a superhero. 2001 Space Odyssey had monoliths. So did Colorado and Nevada. Yeah. And TikTok had a thing where a lady got an $860 jacket for $15. And in Florida, we have kangaroos on the loose. But if you live in Stockton, Wisconsin, you may have got a pot pizza. All that and more right here on Interesting World News. It's Sunday, November 10th, 2024, and this is, of course, Interesting World News. And tonight, AP reports that in South Carolina, we have monkeys on the loose. Yeah, quite a bit of monkeys. Let's take a look.
The 43 rhesus macaques made a break for it on Wednesday, escaping from the Alpha Genesis Primate Research Center in Yemassee, South Carolina.
The caretaker was doing her normal routine. She failed to secure the doors, and the monkeys basically just bolted through the opening. They're very social monkeys, and they travel in groups. So when the first couple go out the door, the others tend to just follow right along.
So the reason why they got out was literally monkey see, monkey do.
Absolutely.
President and CEO Greg Westergaard says the monkeys, which are used for vaccine development, are hanging out in the woods near the facility. A bystander says he saw the escape, although the video he recorded could not be verified by CBS News.
I think they're having an adventure.
The fugitive primates are described as cat-sized adolescent females.
If you observe, a monkey or a group of them, just do not approach them. Do not try to feed them. Do not try to take one as a pet, but just remain where you are inside, somewhere safe, and just contact 911. Advise them of your location.
Okay, maybe we'll catch them monkeys since they came from a vaccine place. They're macaques. Of course they came from a vaccine place. They claim that there's no problem as long as you don't touch them, get in contact with them, and spit on you, piss on you, or whatever, you're good to go. Yeah. Okay. In New Orleans, NOLA reports that mutt that escaped for 6 months that they had to dart twice. Yeah, the first time they darted, it didn't even bother him. He just got up and kept going. They said, well, they put him down at first, but they claimed he metabolized it quickly. He's only this big, but whatever. So they brought him back. He's been in custody ever since, but now New Orleans is making him a zero. Not a zero, but a hero. Let's take a look.
We hired a guy to come in out of Texas via chemical capture is what it's called, and it's a blow dart where you put in a safe tranquilizer in there. It makes them sleepy, slows them down so you're able to catch them. This is the darting needle, and so we pressurize this and we draw out the drug. The vet was able to successfully dart Scrim, and he has defied all reasoning. But he metabolized the drug so quickly.
Well, Scrim is not going to be easy to catch. They've clocked him at 20 miles per hour.
Okay, that was a pretty cool story about the old mutt. Scrim. Like scram, but scrin? No, scrin, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, Colorado and Nevada have those 2001 Space Odyssey monoliths going for them. They tear them down, somebody puts them back up. Everybody's reporting this, MSN, CNN, everybody is checking it out. They won't go away, and they still, as of the moment of this broadcast, have not found the people who are building the aliens. We all know they're aliens. Of course they're aliens. Because we saw it in the movie, right? Yeah. Let's check it out.
Acosta from our affiliate in Denver introduces us to a homeowner who thinks her property may have been visited by aliens.
This proof of an alien invasion? Well, locals in Las Vegas might believe so after the appearance of another mysterious monolith.
Okay. Well, Maybe there are no aliens. Okay, a lady on TikTok showed us how you can get an $860 jacket for $15. Now, I don't know the brand, but it's Jean Paul and a fancy last name. And the jacket, let's check it out. Okay, you ladies, you know you need to get down to that thrift store. Check out all the deals. Yeah, that would be cool, huh? All right, in Florida, we have a kangaroo on the loose. A bear got in its little area, and this is a legal kangaroo owned by a person who has plenty of room in Florida. And but a bear got in there. Imagine that. A bear comes and it's going after your kangaroo. Well, the kangaroo, what did it do? It jumped the fence, yeah. And they finally captured it and got it back. Let's take a look.
You say the kangaroo got spooked and hopped away from its home. West 2's Pamela Combs shows us what's being done to track it down.
Never expected to see a kangaroo. It's unbelievable.
Tyler Faller couldn't believe what he saw on Thursday, a kangaroo hopping around Pearson. So he reached out to a nearby exotic rescue center for help, and he says they didn't believe him.
I called them for sure, and they just laughed at me and said, "Sir, are you in Florida?" I said, "Yes," and they just hung up.
Now the search for the hopping marsupial continues. It was spotted several times this morning hopping down this road at a nearby intersection and the sheriff's youth camp. They hope to catch him soon before he makes it down to busy State Road 40. The Volusia Sheriff's Office says the kangaroo got out of its enclosure on Thursday after getting spooked by a bear. We spoke with someone from the Florida Fish and Wildlife out searching for the kangaroo. They don't believe the animal went far and tells us it belongs to a nearby resident. This marsupial now has the entire neighborhood talking.
I was telling her, I was like, is it illegal to have one?
If you have the right permits and enough space, it's legal to own a kangaroo in Florida, but it's not something you hear of every day.
I have never seen anything like this out here. I've seen monkeys out there in Oklawaha, but that's about it. This is the most extraordinary thing I've ever seen.
Reporting in Pearson, Pamela Combe, WESH 2 News.
Okay, we're glad that kangaroo's back where it belongs. All right. Do you live in Stockton, Wisconsin? Have you gotten stoned lately? Have you ate a pizza? Well, let's take a look.
Today, Public Health Madison and Dane County released new details from their investigation into THC-contaminated pizza dough at Famous Yeti's in Stoughton.
JT Siskowski has you covered on how Public Health was able to track down the accidental use of cooking oil used in the dough.
The owner of Famous Yeti's Pizza here in Stoughton spent Friday deep cleaning his Stoughton storefront in preparation of opening over the weekend, following an investigation into the contamination of their pizza dough with THC. Public Health Madison and Dane County confirming after an investigation that contamination was accidental. I went to Famous Yeti's and found the door locked. After a moment, the owner came out and spoke to me. He declined an on-camera interview, but says he's making preparations to reopen Saturday. Public Health released more information in this blog post Friday. They say Stoughton EMS staff picked up 5 people in their ambulance who reported eating at the restaurant. The symptoms made them think it could be carbon monoxide. On Thursday, they contacted Public Health, who interviewed a patient at Stoughton Hospital. The patient said they felt like they had taken a THC edible and then tested positive for the substance. While preparing dough on Tuesday, the pizzeria ran out of oil. The operator grabbed more from a shared kitchen space elsewhere in the building. The kitchen was used by a vendor who used oil containing THC. Public Health says the oil is legal because it is derived from hemp and not marijuana. The operator didn't notice the label on the cap saying the oil jug contained Delta-9 cannabis. I asked
Okay. I like pizza. What would you like on your pizza? I'd like some mushrooms and some pot. Not. Okay. This is a little extra. SpaceX. If you'll notice on Google, the shop here, the studios, are in Gulf Breeze, Florida. which is Pensacola. Now that I said that word, we all know that is aviation to the max. Everybody here's a pilot. I'm a pilot. The guy next door is a pilot. Everybody. I'm a unmanned aircraft pilot because I got, well, it's medical. But to make a long story short, they do a lot of military stuff here. And the other day, Elon Musk, he dropped his spaceship right out here. Yeah. I mean, you'd think there's 5 billion boats out there. I mean, everywhere. All kinds of boats. Cargo boats. Well, you know, I have a channel that keeps up with that kind of stuff. But irregardless, we have a lot of exciting stuff that I really can't report on because it's just customary here that people leave the military alone and they leave us alone. But a lot of crazy activity happens here. Let's take a look.
So continuing to get those really great views there. It looks like the rigger is still on Dragon, if I'm seeing that correctly.
Yeah, they're standing in the bay where the main parachutes were housed prior to being deployed.
That's right, and it looks like that rigger this evening is Troy Werner. So we might get the opportunity to see him as he jumps off of the spacecraft, which is Kate's worst nightmare.
Yes. A moment I feel things for that individual when I see them perform that, and it's really admiration that they have the bravery to do that, especially at night. Yeah, we can see him standing there in that bay where...
Dragon, SpaceX, comm check.
Loud and clear, House.
Loud and clear as well. Transition from audio from Tidris to Megan successful. Rigging has been complete. Approximately 5 minutes until capsule lift.
Wow. Okay, that was our little extra, and this concludes another episode of Interesting World News. And I love you folks, and I'm out of here. Wow. Okay, I ain't going nowhere tonight but the hotel. So, you guys, thanks a lot. I got through the whole episode in how many takes? Was it just 2 takes? No, I didn't. It's live! Live! It's Sunday night. Interesting World News.